Welcome to a Work Till Midnight I Declare Revolution. Yours truly, independent artist, activist, and athlete. It's going to be a special COP26 special environmental edition. Yours truly, androgynous pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, which are one empire under the sun and the stars, under the moon, on earth. The general mission is world peace, international justice, and global freedom by securing the three elements, essential elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport for all, by the creation of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragan Army, which, of course, just like in my scenario, I'm calling the creation of thereof. If you don't know what I'm referring to, the scenario which I've created in 2019 to go hand in hand with my workout system training program, officially titled General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 Workout, and to be a complementary covenant, cooperative covenant, and complementary institution to the Dancing Goddess Army, the two complementary, cooperative, covenant institutions that I'm calling the creation thereof. The Dragon Army, just like envisioned in my scenario, of course, which resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, and of course to be complementary with the International Integrated Dance League, aka the Dancing Goddess Army, in order to organize mass dancing events for the mass cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, lakes, and to be created by my theory put into practice of debt refusion, taking all existing private and public debt. My private debt is 10,000 if X represents the private debt, and I'm X1, you're X2. There's hundreds of millions, hundreds of thousands, tens of millions of X's across North America, NATO member countries, Israel, and the world for that matter. Taking all the X's and the Y's, if Y would represent the public debt, such as Y1 would represent Canada, Y2 United States of America, Y2 Germany, Y4 Israel, and so on and so forth in the Alliance for World Peace of member nation countries. And of course, taking all the private and public debt, whatever the number is, it's in the trillions, calculate it, and with that number credit to the creation of the international global central bank to issue a universal unit of exchange by biometrics, and having this debt refusion, my debt refusion theory put into practice, a concrete action and plan to attain world peace, international justice, and global freedom. Ensure and secure global freedom, which will be the mission of the Dragon Army, and work to attain harmony between civilization and nature with concrete creative actions, local, national, and international, not just fucking blah blah blah. Yours truly, Adrian H. Born, Adrian H. Dragon born, died during COVID and being reborn. Got twice vaccinated here in the arm and the forehead of the goddess, twice vaccinated and willing to get the third. I was sick, I'm still coughing a bit today. I'm feeling better, but I was sick with COVID-like symptoms. So I think I had COVID back in end of January until about February 20th, before mass testing was available. Was really sick, and the disease was like death, pestilence, and disease. In many ways, yours truly did die during COVID, being reborn Adrian Hana Dragon, androgynous pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire. The kingdom of the Dragon and the Dancing Goddess are one empire under the sun and the stars on earth, for world peace, international justice, and global freedom, securing and ensuring global freedom and attaining harmony between civilization and nature is, of course, the philosophy, the motto, and the principle non-sectarian by also the Phoenix People's Party, the anti-war, anti-poverty, anti-racism, pro-love, universal revolutionary centrist party based on democratic fusion. Motto of the Dancing Goddesses, which I'm going to do a spiritual meditation right now, is the motto of philosophy, which incorporates the spiritual philosophy. All ALL fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun, and is 9:04 p.m. EST, 3 hours to go until midnight. However, on the other side of the world, in Japan, South Korea, North Korea, China, Australia, Indonesia, Laos, Nepal, Malaysia, Vietnam, and many other countries, the sun is rising now, and the dance, the goddess with her brother the sun, continues and produces fruits, vegetables, and legumes that our brothers and sisters farmers harvest, in which the hands need to be kissed by the leaders of the free world, and the feet washed and the bodies massaged and gratefully appreciated to yours truly, Eden Hana Dragon, whoever harvested this fruit, which was made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with a bird of the sun. From a red berry came a black coffee bean, black and brown coffee bean, and it's transported and harvested by one of my brothers and sisters farmers, and I'm gonna drink a little bit of it now. And I gotta thank my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister, who to that trinity of sister, friend, teacher has the fourth dimension, being my one and only financial sponsor, providing me filters for me to drink cleaner, pure, healthier water. And actually, I'm wearing the first time. She also gifted me these pants, comfy pants for this rainy, chilly November day. I'm wearing them for the first time today. This I've actually found in mid-February 2020 of last, was it this year or last year? I think maybe this year, February 2021. This shirt, and this also credited, gifted from my friend, my teacher, the one I love and call a sister. This I've also found 7 years ago, and this I've purchased secondhand for $4. Anyways, yours truly, Adrian Dragan, to my allies and armies, love you, bless you. I'm gonna do a special workout, meditative session, and I'm gonna be watching videos about COP26, meaning the United Nations Climate Conference, which was delayed about a year, and of course it's happening now for the next, started 2 days ago, October 31st, the month of Scorpio. The sun is in the Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio, and of course it's going on until the 12th of November. Smiling a bit, I'm feeling a little bit better. I was moody again. This day's moody, maybe because of sickness or subconscious other issues. Can't afford a massage, XYZ. And I was a bit moody, upset, and angry. Wasn't feeling too well. A little bit low, maybe a bit resentful even, or maybe a bit bitter. Bitter is the word. And then I remembered my sister, my friend, my teacher, that trinity of sister, friend, teacher of the fourth dimension. She left a book for me to read, and she taught me about a quote from Einstein, how grateful he was, and every day he was very grateful and thankful for what he had. And gratitude is, of course, a psychological, philosophical, and spiritual principle. I'm grateful and thankful. So, although I'm living in the worst financial crisis of my adult life, with this COVID, already in the minus 244, got pay $4 a month to get protection, overdraft protection, so don't pay extra fees or penalty costs or surcharges or interest fees when going the minus, in the red. The balance in my bank account is again in the minus 244 at the beginning of the month. But good news is my rent is paid here. My underground room, house, and temple can continue to fight, work out, train, exercise, and continue the revolutionary mission of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire, which is fully universal democratic fusion and universal revolutionary centrist, and Adrian Hanna Dragan, independent athlete, artist, and activist, and world's greatest living dancing millennial rainbow poet. The work of the revolution for world peace, international justice, global freedom, ensuring and securing global freedom and attaining harmony between civilization and nature. So although I'm in the minus 244, my rent is paid. I've paid my electricity bill, my first electricity bill, because the other one was shared, and paid my hydro bill, $46.34, $46.34. So they can't cut me off. I can still do videos, work out, put on the internet, and go live and do a little bit of social media and learn, use the internet for healing, for learning, for the good, for my brain to heal from a near fatal head wound trauma, which paradoxically, via the scientific magic and theory put into practice of doing by reading, learning, writing, working out, training, the miracle of neuroplasticity coupled with acquired savant syndrome. What acquired savant syndrome is turning Adrian H. Dragan, who died during COVID. Encourage everybody to get vaccinated, get tested, and Doing Adrian Hanna Dragan, yours truly, have founded during this COVID the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, or the Dragon Kingdom and the Dancing Goddess Kingdom, one empire under the stars, under the moon, on earth, for world peace, international justice, and global freedom, non-sectarian in all ways. Of course, if you don't know what I'm referring to, back in 2019, October, I've analyzed the world situation as an independent student scholar of history, wars, geopolitics, and civilizations, and was saying that we, humanity, are on the path to World War III, so created the new training program officially titled called General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout design made and created to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, which in a nearly paradoxical providential way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, since it resembles it in my scenario. What triggers World War III is a global financial collapse caused by a stock market crash, which it could still happen. Bad economic financial problems on the horizon for most of us, not all, not ALL, because the multi-millionaire athletes in the NFL, NHL, NBA, MLB, and powers that be of those aforementioned sports and other corporations, and they want to go back to business pre-COVID times. They had a hell of a good time during the COVID, making millions of dollars annually in annual salaries. And X and Y, I understand. I'm not perfect. I got lusts and vices. I want to afford a little bit of wines and spirits, not ghosts as in phantoms, but spirits as in liquors that I could never afford before, and eat better. There's nothing that I want to go back pre-COVID. Yours truly, Adrian Hanna Dragan. I understand some of them are rushing back to business, right? I got multi-millionaires, NHL, NBA, and NFL, MLB, Major League Baseball, right? Not to mention the patriarchal, right? Since there's not even one women's sports leagues who makes even close to the finances that they aforementioned NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, and maybe Major League Baseball, NBA, National Basketball Association make, right? Let's be honest. There's a few women individual sports. Myself, as being androgynous pansexual, I've founded the International Integrated Dance League to be an all gender inclusive, all ages, all sexual orientation. We can have twerking allowed. We can have a lot of different dances, and when we dance, we can come together in the music and different genres of music. I love different genres of music, but for the purpose, the dancing goddess army, to attain harmony between the environment, Mother Nature, the greatest artist, civilization, and nature. Balance, harmony between civilization and nature. And this is dedicated to that mission, vision, and philosophy which yours truly has founded. Paradoxically, since my scenario that started before COVID had a fictitious stock market crash in a fictitious scenario which causes World War III due to COVID, the stock market crash began February 20th and ended April 7th, triggering recessions. And since July 24th, I began advocating for the solution as in my scenario, creating the Dragon Army by complementary covenant with the Dancing Goddess Army, complementary covenant cooperative institutions, to be fused, integrated with all existing private and public institutions, corporations, and organizations, locally, nationally, and internationally, to amalgamate with these principles of world peace, international justice, global freedom, the Dragon Army to secure food, housing, and transport, the three essential elements of civilization. Food, housing, and transport. Once those three are secured, those essentials are secured, then we can encourage people to work out, train, volunteer, do community work, exercise, do XYZ. And encourage and socially reward social credit system by the social media to be put to good use. Encourage people to work out, train, exercise, to love, love, love. If you're listening to me right now, when you're with somebody, give yourself a massage, yourself a tickle on the ear, the body. My philosophy, Dragan's philosophy is the body is a temple for purpose, for pleasure. What do I gotta do? Adrian Hanna Dragan. I gotta kiss a kiss, massage, wash for world peace. I give you, although living the worst financial situation of my other life, this is seen in the minus 244. My bank account for the RBC. I'm still waiting. Maybe by midnight tonight we'll get my first dollar via PayPal donation, or get a commission to dance, to work out, to exercise, to do the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, to teach, to read for an hour, for two, for read. I'm in the process of writing children's books and continuing to work as an independent athlete, activist, and artist. AAA, artist, activist, athlete in whatever order. Activist, artist, athlete. artlivist. I'm not perfect, far from it. Got dealt with issues, vices. I'm still dealing with them today. And yesterday was moody, was upset. I'm gonna do what has been, is, and will be medicine for me. I'm gonna be working out with this bottle of water. It is about anywhere between 42 pounds since it's 18 liters, and you can see it's full to the top with water. I'm using water and fire. Two elements, yours truly. Dragons. The motto of the Dragon Army is nobody is born a dragon, you become one. And not even myself. So it's about anywhere between 42 pounds minimum and 50 pounds maximum. The bottle, depending how the bottle weighs, but calculate it's 18 liters full, so that's about 40 pounds, 40 pounds, 40 pounds, 18 liters. A liter is a kilo, so a kilo is 2.2 pounds, so it's about 40 pounds without taking into consideration the plastic bottle. Plastic bottle, I would say minimum 2 pounds, maximum 10. So minimum 42 pounds it is, and minimum 50, which I'll be training with while watching some leaders of the free world and doing some commentary, some boxing and some working out and meditation and philosophy. This 9:16 p.m. EST. It's gonna be 3 hours in midnight, and the video stops at 3 hours. So now that I have a lot of views, almost nobody watching. I ain't getting no likes. Maybe that's what I'm upset. That's social media. I'm a millennial, and I ain't getting no likes. Ain't nobody like my videos. Maybe that's why subconsciously I'm a bit bitter. Maybe because I'm already November 2nd, I'm in the minus. Maybe because I'm craving to get a good massage therapy. Maybe as an independent artist, maybe I'm a bit jealous. Got a bit bitterness. Those multi-millionaire NBA, National Basketball Association, NHL, National Hockey League players making their millions. They want to go back to business pre-COVID time. I don't want to go back to nothing pre-COVID. I died during COVID. Although I got vaccinated, encouraged all to get vaccinated. I got 2 Pfizer vaccines in the goddess's forehead. And, well, got 2 Pfizer vaccines in the forehead. Yes, I said goddess, G-O-D-D-S, just like that. Emblem coupled with the red dragon. Since being pansexual, bisexual, sending love to my LGBTQ nation across nations. And yours truly, blood, sweat, and tears on that one. Come out in the open. 7 years I've celebrated this Halloween since I've been open, androgynous, pansexual. And I died during this COVID and being reborn and founded the Dancing Goddess, the Dragon Kingdom. The Dragon Kingdom and the Dancing Goddess Empire are one empire. Under the stars on earth for world peace, international justice, global freedom in a non-sectarian way. All willingly loving can join. If you want to be a member of the Dragon Army, you got to do the General War Integrated Whole Body Training System, aka the 300 workout within the rules. Nobody is born a dragon is the motto of the Dragon Army. Not even yours truly. Surname, born Dragan, is to me is just a surname. And as the joke goes, you can never know who the who the father is. The joke goes, right? You can never be sure. A mother is always sure. The person who carries the child is always sure. Gave birth, right? Can always sure. As the joke goes. In past lives was a man, was a woman, many times a priestess or the goddess in many past life. This life right now, don't know, been on my own for many years, struggled, suffered, however, made the libraries of the city of Montreal my second home, and many of the thousands of books, my friends, and wrote thousands of pages of theory, proposals, poetry, songs, theoretical papers, and social philosophy and spirituality and theories, and thousands of pages on USB keys and even handwritten, which I'm going to put together in the process of cleaning, reordering my room, office, and temple in the coming days and weeks. And of course, yours truly has embodied one of the theory I've just mentioned, the debt refusion theory. DBT is in debt. My debt is 10,000. Yours is, if all the X's put together, X is, let's say, represents the private debt. To refuse it, taking that number, debt refusion theory, to be put into practice. Debt refusion, refusing all private and public debt, meaning all the number, whatever, for all the x's, which would represent the private debt, such as my 10,000. If I'm x1, mine's 10,000, your x2, adding together all the x's, whatever the number is, with the y's, public debt of the respective countries, and of course that number in trillions, and with that crediting the global central bank to issue universal unit of exchange, preferably by biometrics. The hand, the voice, and the eye are unique biometric identifiers. With that, finance the creation and institutionalization of the two complementary covenant cooperative institutions. The International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragan Army, to be integrated at all levels of society and with all existing private and public security forces and armed forces and all existing institutions. And the International Integrated Dance League, aka the Dancing Goddess Army, integrated with all existing sports leagues and institutions, private and public, in order to organize mass dancing events for the mass cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, and lakes. So to dance with a purpose and for pleasure, for recreation, turning yours truly priestess of the goddess, turning the dance into the most powerful weapon on earth for world peace. Well, let's stop the had terrible thoughts and based on real what I know, what I've studied. I don't know it all. I'm still learning, but in a parallel life to this one, in this one, psychology, spirituality, art, sexuality, physicality, the emotion, irrational world are my chosen philosophy, are my chosen path. In a parallel life, science, innovation, and technology is my universe, my chosen path in that parallel life, where satellites, supercomputers, and ICBM rockets and telecommunications and micro gadgets are my universe. In this, spirituality, psychology, sexuality, physicality, the irrational, artistic, emotional life, and philosophical life is my path. In that life, where I can work hand in hand together, science and spirituality and art. Okay, 2 plus 2 equals 4. But we can write 2 green, and we can write the plus in black and white, and we can write the other 2 in red, and we can write the equal in white and black, and we can write the 4 in the colors of rainbow. So we have black and white in that equation, and we have all the colors of the rainbow, right? It doesn't have to be written all in black or all in white or all in green or in red, although green and red is the official color of the Dragan Army, green the Dancing Goddess Army, and rainbow of the Phoenix People's Party. It can be written in all the colors, that equation, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Speaking of, it can be written that way. So yours truly, Runana Dragon, I said I died during COVID and being reborn, calling all willingly loving, whoever wants to be my family, as allies, supporters, citizens of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. The Dragon Kingdom is one with the Dancing Goddess. They're one under the stars, and the goddess of starlit heaven sends one kiss to the goddess, the sister, who dances with her brother's son, and that one kiss turns into 93 trillions of kisses. 93 trillions of kisses. Although I'm living the worst financial situation of my life, as my sister, friend, teacher, and to that trinity of sister, friend, teacher, as the fourth dimension being my one and only financial sponsor at the moment, to be grateful. And I am grateful. Minus in the bank already. Pay $4 a month, and millennials financial education recommend you take overdraft so you don't pay. It's called overdraft protection. So you don't pay 37, almost 38, almost $38 in fees, right? To be charged, surcharge in the bank, so you pay and you pay interest, right? I'm already in the minus. My rent's paid until November, so they can't kick me out until November. It's the beginning of the month, November 2nd. I can still write, do these videos, although the quality, since what permits, but it's not for the superficial that much, but for the discerning thinking and willingly loving, willingly loving, willingly loving. It's more about what I say than my appearance and whatever else. But I have a superficial side also, I admit it. I have a bitter side, a lower side. I try to be in the middle, more balanced, less selfish. I get credited 93 trillion kisses, although I'm financially in the worst crisis of my life. So for my allies and armies, interest-free donation, 1 million kisses to all my willingly loving allies and armies. I'm gonna make you millionaires in kisses. What do I gotta do for world peace? Say to on Dragon. Gotta dance, kiss, massage, wash. What I gotta do? Clean. Huh? What I gotta do? Massage. Bodies need to be massaged. Action needs to be taken. What I gotta do? Gotta brush your hair. You can get dirty and get back clean. And staying dirty gets microbes, germs, disease. I'm opening carrying soap. Disinfect their hands. Wash their hands. Rub, rub, rub. What I gotta do? Huh? For world peace. Yours truly. Anybody willing to living to be my family? Yours truly has been grew up hard, tough, lonely, depressed, suicidal. I've been blood, sweat, and tears, and even today I was a bit moody. I haven't been suicidal in a while, I gotta say. I mean, I've been through depression, suicidal, and not just me, you people, millennials, Gen Y, new generation, old generation. We're going through tremendous changes, psychologically, technologically, society. It's not go back to the pre-COVID times, business as usual. Gotta reinvent, not just business but work, make play fun and with consent and be open about emotions, feelings. They matter just as 2 plus 2 equals 4. You can write it in the colors of the rainbow and black and white, right? Because the emotions, the feelings, they're there. The subconscious, the emotional, the irrational world, right? Dancing Goddess, the motto of the Dancing Goddess armies: all fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with the birth of the sun. Yes, but our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest them for us to build, maintain, or upgrade civilization. I was a farmer in many past lives. In this life, although in past videos I said that I'm totally fucking useless during COVID, I'm gonna starve, right? And I realized my own privileges. You're not gonna farm, not gonna feed me. I always said, fellow, whatever, if you're willing to offer me a vegan, vegetarian food security, I'll take it. I'll take it. Food security, offer me twice a meal a day. You know, consistent so I can work out with the calories, right? You don't farm, you don't have farm. We're interdependent. We have interconnected intersection of privileges. Oh, financial, emotional, whatever it is, all sorts, right? Sexual, whatever, right? It can be. I realize, right? Our food prices are increasing. For the majority, it sucks. I was upset. I said kept the same prices for the Halloween candies and one day a year for the children. For the children, man. For the fucking children, man. Could have been half price. Now they're half price November 2nd now. The candies, the sweet and sours, the Halloweens, sweet and sour, right? They're half price now. Are they gonna by next week they're gonna be throwing 10%, maybe a third, some places a quarter. Big bags of chocolate, sweets. They're gonna go. They have a policy to discard them. They're going to the dumpsters. Right? I went to the dumpsters. What do I gotta do? Sometimes I feel like screaming, and hitting them. Sure, I'm not perfect. I got emotions. The leaders of the free world, they gotta read off the piece of paper there. You know, they gotta meet a COP26. What is COP26? What are they gonna do? Who cooks for them? They cook for them. Who? Somebody. Look, I'm gonna be using now. Estimate the cost of this plate to feed me now, and I'm grateful I have it. Fight another day, love and love and love and encourage. Now you don't, now if you listen to me, now when you're with somebody now, start kissing, start loving, put some music, and you better start fucking loving, man. Life is fucking short, man. Start kissing. Kissing, touching, tickling, take a bath, wash each other, give each other a massage. Something like that. Don't waste your time, man. Youth, I love you. This love, love, love. Tickle each other's feet, wash each other's feet. Give yourself pleasure, pleasure, pleasure in body. Don't be ashamed of your bodies. Dance naked in the night or under the stars, man. Love, love, love. Love is action, not just blah, blah, blah. That's what I fucking need. Maybe that's why I was moody these past days. I'm fucking lonely. And that's what it is. Probably, most likely. I mean, I got my rent. I got my rent paid until November. Can't kick me out. My electricity bill is paid. Can't cut off my electricity. Maybe that's why. Estimate the cost of this. One can of tuna, 87 cents. One of these. This is 125 for 4 packs, a big pack. It's 4 like this, although they reduced. Notice that a few weeks ago they reduced the quantity of it. So it's less. So this is about 31 cents. So 87 plus 31, that's about 130, right? No, it's less, 120. About 120, let's say, round it up. $1.20 plus 3 scoops of mayo. Say maximum 30. About $1.56, I estimate. So I put one of these, and these I got free from a garden. So $1.56 meal for this evening, I estimate. Tuna, give me protein, more than 50 grams of protein there. Tuna from Vietnam was on special. Imported all the way across the oceans. Right. Mayonnaise, a big jar on special, got it last week. So it's about $1.56. This plate of food that it cost me. Yours truly, millennial independent artist, activist, and athlete. Open for business. I don't want to go back to nothing pre-COVID. I died during COVID. Open for business, mainly, principally, the business of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire. The dancing goddess and the dragon empire, one empire under the stars, under the sun, on earth. Right. For world peace, international justice, securing, ensuring global freedom by the dragon army. To secure global freedom, ensure global freedom, we gotta secure the 3 essential elements of civilization. And then can rebuild back better. Once you have those 3 secured for all supporters, citizens, allies, the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. Those 3 essential elements are food, housing, and transport. Transport so that people can work out, can go to gyms, can go to help with the public hygiene, with community work, volunteering, to dance, hopefully a lot of loving, offer citizen services, right? Offer services. That's what I offer. My allies and armies of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire. Services. Can massage, can kiss, can wash, can dance, can read, can tickle, can rub. Is that what I gotta do? You're still androgynous, pansexual, to rub, to kiss, so that there will be some changes for world peace, for international justice, for global freedom, huh? What girl gotta do, huh? Gotta give you some kisses, gotta stroke or some, huh? That's what we gotta do. So we start making some changes and having world peace, huh? That's what we gotta do, huh? So Hannah gotta do. Oh, goddamn bitch, sure I'm motherfucking doing, motherfucker. What are they gonna do? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. You start dancing now. Start kissing, 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 massaging, or listening to this. My allies and armies in my name bless you with healing, wealth, health, joy, wisdom, understanding, knowledge. Adrian Dragan blesses my allies and armies, those willingly loving. To the rest, keep my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth. Shh. If it's not for a blessing. I feel a bit better now. I feel a bit better. Want to go back to business. NHL, patriarchal sports leagues, NFL, National Football Leagues. Plotting there, scheming. I already got their selfish millions now. They got multi-millions, hundreds of millions, billionaires. You motherfuckers are listening to rappers that be motherfucking living in gated communities, man. Such a lot of you, not all, because I never generalize. Y'all listening to rappers that be living in gated communities, man. Ain't that a fact? I'm also an underground rapper. I gotta have a little bit of hobby. On some Dragan rap, I'm gonna give you a few lyrics. Let it be known I'm asking, yay, Kanye, yay, to marry me in an open BDSM switch. Marriage for world peace. I'm gonna do BDSM switch. A lot of shades of black, rainbow, green, purple for world peace. I want to go back to business, so go back to watching NFL football multimillionaires, the same all over in the past decades, and the NHL playing with a stick, getting their millions, to the MLB getting their millions, right? The European soccer's getting their multi-millions, the annual salaries, averages salaries. I love sport too. I dance. Over the gymnasium, I box. First one I want to box is Donald Trump. Kanye West, sing this. Dragon's fists are gonna make Trumpo's nose grow like Pinocchio. Yo. Cut it out though, with that bullshit. He ain't working on though, he got it from his daddy, yo. Ain't nobody born a dragon. Not even yours truly surnamed Dragon. I haven't got much family in many years. I've been on my own. I have some quiet memories of my childhood, early adolescence, young adulthood. Not a lot, quite some, paradoxically more from past lives. This is what matters here now, November 2nd, 9:37 p.m. EST, Hawk Island. Now and tomorrow, we're going to move allies and armies. Got a friend, met in a library, paradoxically in a place of learning by Providence. The one I love and call sister. Want her to continue to work with the dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire. I know the COVID variants, new AY, the letters AY, the letters 4.2, supposedly very powerful variant, dangerous. Could be dangerous. Although I had COVID back in January until about February 20th. Died during COVID, being reborn. Even these past days, a few days, sick, COVID-like symptoms, semi-isolated when only to get groceries, and when I went for marches, stayed away from citizen populations as much as could. And so yours truly, Adrian Dragan, workout till midnight. Gonna be watching COP, Leaders of the Free World, discuss climate change solution. My solution proposal is the Dancing Goddess Army, International Integrated Dance League, officially. From the stars, kisses here. Millions for my allies and armies. Not just blah blah blah. Pledge your legions, you be sure you get kisses. Comment, DM, support my official and one and only official volunteer representative, my OVR, official volunteer representative, Retziel Ayelwork will respond, bless, comment, and direct you in my name. Yours truly, Adrian Dragan. Begin, stretched a bit, warmed up a bit. This was a warm up. Feel a bit better. I was moody, was upset. for XYZ reasons, perhaps subconscious, as I was pissed off, maybe bitter. Hey! Hey, 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 hey. Flip a card, put a spades here, you're retarded. Shh. Secret after midnight, 3 o'clock a.m. Yep. Frozen love it, kiss it, hug it. A rainbow with a black in it, with some black in it. Mix up black and white like Jackson with a king or queen. Yeah, with a king or no queen, with a queen of spades in. Queen of spades in. Trippity trip. Maybe we all liars, but I say goddess motherfuckers. Yay, why'd you only say God, motherfucker? Yay, why'd you say only God, motherfucker? Dancing goddess and the Dragan. Empire 1, Empire in the sun and the stars on earth. Yes. Nice, some birds there. Birds of North America. Let's see where we open random. 1, 2, 3. We open for May, and it is this special bird. Larus argentatus, as the official classification name. Call it what you want to call it. Call it Biggiloo. Love you, Biggiloo. But anyone want a name would look beautiful anyways, though. Lovebirds, hawks, favorite, H-A-W-K. Builds a nest, 3 eggs. And black and white jewels. And not jewels, they're second-hand bought. But they're beautiful. Bought these second-hand. All these 3, the white one, the black one, and the red one. I'm going to be wearing them all 3. There you go. Gonna be wearing them all 3 or all 3. Second hand. Place called Renaissance Rebirth. See? They're beautiful though. It was like $2, $2 or $3. $2 or $3. Oh, maybe we're in a pack. I think for like came out to about that each, $1.50 each. But I think they were in a bag or like $2, something like that. And no damage to my beautiful. This is the emblem of the dancing goddess and the dragon. Well, the dragon is there now. This book is also bought secondhand. It was not written on it. It's like an agenda, but it's from the 80s. So, but I bought it because there's birds, and it's in French, and do read French, and just curious about the birds, and it's kind of cool. And it was it's brand new almost. There's no writings on it. It's all birds. See, birds. Maybe I'll write songs in it. Yeah, it's a good idea. Just gonna write the songs, lyrics. Yeah. Seasons of the birds of North America. That's what it says in. That's what it says in red. And this one fell. This one says tax the banks, finance world peace. Together we win. Ta-da, and we're gonna put it back. And a beautiful flag. Gonna put it back. Beautiful, yay. Rainbow flag. We're gonna put it back. And this mask was gifted, my best mask ever had. My friend, sometimes teacher, the one I love and call sister, gave me this mask, which rocks, kind of like the universe. I love the colors. It's like the color rainbow. I'm gonna use it to dance the coming days, weeks, and months ahead. This one. Yeah, perfect for dancing. So beautiful. She gave me this, the best mask ever had. With this and this also. We argue. She says an eagle, I say it's a hawk. It's a hawk, she says an eagle. She says eagle, I say hawk. What do you say? Ah, stop throwing dirt, for poison, filth in my eye, brother. Woof, woof, woof. Just imagine the leaders of the free world starting barking at me. I say, leaders of the free world, Dragan Zero's messages, drop down and give Dragan Zero 13 push-ups. With love and for the sake of world peace. This is the flag emblem of the dragon. It has black, red, yellowish, and orange. With a red dragon. Put it back. Covered here. There we go. Alright. Won't fall again. Well, if it does, I'll put it back up. I've fallen before and got back up. Got hit from the back, attacked. Survived a near fatal, mortal, black sword hitting my head. Remember some, forgot some, remember past lives. Here I am now. November 2nd, 2021, 9:40, 8 p.m. EST in Hawk Island. Sun is rising over Japan, China, Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore. Gonna be working with water. One last wrap it up. Again, the motto of the Dragon Army is nobody's born a dragon, not even yours truly with a surname Dragon. Took blood, sweat, and tears to turn that A, and it's turning now. So I'm speaking and I'll work out with this water. Took thousands of push-ups, thousands of squats, thousands of hawks, millions of marching steps in steel-toe boots, in running shoes, or barefoot in my room off Sun Temple. To turn that A in my surname Dragon into Dragon. Not much difference, pronounced like Reagan, I guess. I'm not a communist, I'm not a fascist, I'm not left or right. I'm a universal revolutionary centrist. And the principles of world peace, international justice, global freedom with real concrete action and creative implementation of policies, social, technological, economic, political, financial, and even spiritual and physical, psychological, psycho-spiritual. The body is a temple for pleasure and for purpose. Universal revolutionary centrist. My theories of democratic fusion as embodied The dancing goddess and the dragon empire and the dragon kingdom is one with the dancing goddess kingdom, and yours truly, Dragan, Dragan, the founder thereof, androgynous, pansexual, willingly loving to join and support the mission, vision, and philosophy thereof in any capacity, shape, or form as they will, as you will. To be a supporter, citizens, or ally, you got to do the General War Integrated Total Body Training System if you are willing, loving to be a member of the Dragan Army, officially titled International Citizen Integrated Social Security for just like in my scenario. My scenario before COVID began, 93 days, October 17th was the first performance of the session, and of course was performed and to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario based on my analysis and taking into consideration geopolitical events such as the US-China trade war, the arrest of Meng Wanzhou, aka Kathy Meng, and other social political events and historical events such as Pearl Harbor, taking into consideration what had transpired. And I was saying in my mind that we are on a path to World War III, and so created thereof the scenario, the World War III scenario, which in an eerie providential paradoxical way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, which began 93 days after the first session of my scenario or so. And since in my scenario there was the destruction, the devastation of World War III, after the stock market crash, which causes a global financial collapse due to COVID, the stock market crash began February 20th and ended about April 7th. And since July 24th, 2020, that's what I began advocating for. The creation of the Dragan Army, International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragan Army, to be integrated with all existing public and private security forces and armed forces in order to secure food, housing, and transport for all. And once we have those three secured, we can have a social credit system and encourage people to work out, train, exercise, volunteer, do community work, volunteer, exercise, XYZ, and do, and encourage people to work out, training, exercising, as yours truly working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly. I'm advocating for the mass financing thereof, especially patriarchal brothers in the patriarchal sports leagues, NFL National Football League, NHL National Hockey League, NBA National Basketball Association, MLB, Major League Baseball, European soccer, to mass finance, especially the youth, to work out, train, exercises, which has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. So let's get down to working, and we'll listen to the leaders of the free world, and with yours truly special workout and commentary thereof. I'm working out with this bottle of water. See, it's full to the top. It's about 42 minimum pounds to 50 because it holds, according to this label, 18 liters. Alright, let's get business. Gonna put some more coffee. We're gonna have a sip. More coffee. There, coffee, which was made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with a brother's son, as all fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, which are harvested by brothers and sisters, farmers, with farmers, whose hands deserve to be kissed, feet washed, and bodies massaged by the leaders of the free world. Streamed live on November 1st, 2021 from the Washington Post, opening day of COP26 in Scotland. Yesterday we have read about it to educate ourselves, and of course here in Quebec, Montreal, Hawk Island, we and I'm blessed, although paid my bill yesterday, $46.32, which I just showed you. I'll show you again. See, paid it. This is my bill. I'm going to show you my account number. This is Hydro-Quebec, see? Hydro-Quebec. And the amount due, $46.34, which is my receipt, which was paid yesterday. See, which was paid yesterday from my RBC. The lion holding a, I guess, planet Earth, the globe, or sort of sphere. his hands. He paid it. 4634. Paid it. Clean energy, emits zero, nada, null. It's super clean. There's no CO2 emissions. It is clean, renewable energy. How blessed. And water is holy. I have from Hydro-Quebec and be using now clean energy from Hydro-Quebec and grateful, thankful for it. Don't pollute Mother Nature, the greatest artist. We need to do some action. What do I gotta do? Gotta massage workers, not the leaders of the free world. The leaders of the free world gonna box them, box them, box them, box them, box and dance with them, box and dance with them, box and dance with them. And the owners, not necessarily the players, because they're athletes. Some of them worked hard and put a lot of effort, right, in there. But a lot of the owners of the NFL, owners, multi-millionaire, multi-billionaires, NFL, NHL, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB. Box them and dance around them. So they support the dancing goddess army to do concrete action. Otherwise, it's just blah blah blah, right? Blah blah. He's been frustrated in organizations. He now just the thought, I need to work out this water, pain, the suffering, the struggle, the wars, the proposals, and no returns, and no answers in art, in activism, and fucking gossip all the time. The gossip and no action. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. I'm sick. I'm fucking tired of you. Sick and fucking tired of you. Grateful, thankful. My room office in Temple. Underground and small, but it's paid until November. They can't kick me out. And got food. Speaking of food, and for this food to nourish my body. It was made, created by the dance of the goddess with the birth of the sun, the wheat, the mayo, and the tuna. I'm grateful may it be renewed and reborn, the organism and life forms. Yeah. Could have used a bit more mayo, but I gotta save the mayo. Mayo is expensive. Prices of eggs, milk on the news that they're going up again, so I don't get no commission. Nobody offers food security, housing security. That's what I'm advocating. Dragan armies, secure food, housing and transport, 3 essential elements for civilization. Yours truly, I declare revolution. Let's move it. Open Day, Scotland. Mr. Boris Johnson. Mr. Boris Johnson. He's gotta read from a paper, mister. He's gotta look down. There's nothing what's in the heart, what's in the mind. You've been in politics, parliaments for so many years. You can't recite. He's reading from a piece of paper. But the children who are judges, you have to read that off of a piece of paper. You have to read that off of a piece of paper. It just triggers me in special ways. Keeps turning down his head like this. Like this. You would have seen me up there. I would have said, y'all gotta say the goddess, goddess, goddess who dances with the birth of the sun to heal. You gotta read, Mr. Johnson, you gotta read off a piece of paper. Fucking disappointing. I admit I'm not perfect. But I got love. I got love. What I gotta do? Kiss the trees. I'll do it. Kiss and hug trees in Hakka and Montreal, millions of them. But I realize we also got to give alternatives in a balanced, harmonious ways for those whose livelihoods depend on certain institutions and organizations. It's not that easy, right? We can't let people starve. What I gotta do? Massage, wash, kiss, cook. 25 previous COP summits. COP. He's gotta read that off a piece of paper. He's turning the page now. Now's the time. You gotta read that too from a piece of paper, mister. I'll box you out. One left jab, one right. Dragan knock him out. Dragan knock him out. Down you go. Go down in 10. Get him out of here. Get him out. I don't take orders from these guys. Get him out of here. He's got to read that off a piece of paper. Continue reading. My poems are longer than that. Well, Mother Nature. Unless I recognize I'm a piece of fucking dust. And the hairs of the goddess's body, the trees are 7 times bigger than me. But they got egos. They want to go back to business. They're all multi-millionaires. Yeah, he's turning the page now. See? Look. Mr. Boris Johnson. He's reading that again. He's got to turn. Look, look. Ah, you got to read that. He's going to turn his head down again. Reads again. He's reading again. Down he goes again. You weren't able to memorize that. You don't have to cook your own food. You have to prepare your own food, do your laundry, do you, Mr. Boris Johnson? Knock you out in 3, man. Challenge you to a boxing match. Your Westminster Palace. He's reading again. You had to read that from a piece of paper. Who wrote it for you? You had to read that. I know you're applauding. Get him out of there. You gotta read that off of a piece of paper. Aye. You're watching me now, my allies and armies started kissing, give each other a bath, a rub, hug hard. And the soul, they're just hard. Love each other, man. Eh. Your Royal Highness, I knock him out. Inheritance, heredity, nobody's born a dragon. Only goddess I have is the one dances with a bird of sun. Yes, he was about to tripped you fool. Almost knocked him off. His Excellency got to read too off a piece of paper. keep reading. See, he's like this. He's like this, reading. Challenge you to a boxing match too. Knock you out in. Oh, knock you out. Give you a hug. That's what you look like you need. But I need a hug. I admit it. I need a hug. Big hug right now. I could use one of those big, luscious, delicious. Ah, I feel good. Yes. Give me some pleasure for this goddamn body, which is a temple. He's reading from a piece of paper. He's reading from a piece of paper, all he's saying. How much did your meal cost? You didn't even make your own meal. You don't even know how to cook. Perhaps you do, I'm assuming. I'm assuming. I shouldn't be that bitter. I let I let her lower self get the best out of me, I admit it. But for Mother Nature, perhaps for the greater good. All that I do, say, gesture, imply is for the greater good. He's reading. Reading off of a piece of paper. All of that. Look, he's turning the page now. You had to read that as we tackle this crisis. Fuck out of here, man. These people are disconnected, man. They're nuts. They live in another world. They never struggled financially, physically. Maybe emotionally repressed bisexuals. A lot of them, for sure. He's reading. He's reading from a piece of paper. But the solution is debt refusion theory. That is. I read it off a piece of paper. Whoa. Getting hot now as I'm working out. Of course, we gotta offer alternatives, people to volunteer and have their food security, housing, and some pleasures. Washing, massaging, citizen pleasure services. Give them some pleasure. Mm. He's reading. He's turning his head down, reading from a piece of paper. He's changing the pages. Ah, ah. He's changing the pages soon again. See, it's reading. I guess it's a lot to memorize. Yeah, I know. You have to read that too, man. Should do some push-ups. Do a little bit of dance. That's what you should do. And stop reading from a piece of paper. Nicely folded. He had his own script. Good script. There. I like his voice, gotta say. David Attenborough, I've listened to a lot of natural about the environment, Mother Nature, planet Earth, natural history, and a lot of. He's now reading Love You. Him I'll applaud before he is now reading and he's turning his head. Bravo, he's got passion. Yes, I have a little bit of hope. He didn't read. I love it. Passionate. Didn't read. Oh, he picked up his paper. He's gonna read Mr. Mario Draghi. He's gonna be reading off of a piece of paper. Yeah, he's gonna read it. With his paper. Tac, tac. I get it. It's reading off a piece of paper. But he's reading that from a piece of paper. How fucking disappointing. I'm getting upset again. I understand you gotta read statistics and numbers, that I understand, but not the whole of the speeches and it's just get them out of there, get them out. I read from a piece of paper. Still reading. Still reading from a piece of paper. Back to reading. Folding his little papers. Good reading. He's also reading off a piece of paper. Joe Biden. I gonna read. Although I like Joe Biden. Oh, he's not reading. He's come on, Scorpio. I love you, but that's it. No reading. All right. No reading yet. Yes. Some passion. There you go, Joe Biden. Size of month. Scorpio month. It's not reading yet. I'm happy. Some hope. Gonna do some extra workout for Joe Biden because he's not reading. Love you, Joe. Thank goodness. Some hope. Some hope. He's not reading. Yes. Unless they're teleprompters. Not sure. The other ones had papers and went like this, read. Your health, Joe Biden. Knock you out with not the fist, but with a kiss. Thank Goddess is not reading, Joe. A bit more hopeful. That's good. Solar panels. Kiss them all before they do a dance around them. Yes. That's good. That's good. Amen. President of France, Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron, President of France. Are you gonna read from a piece of paper, Macron? Macron. Oh, he's brought a little paper. He's brought a little paper. Oh, he's reading. I speak French, so no need for translation. Yeah, he's reading from a piece of paper. Oh, he's studying the page. I had a bit memorized, okay. President of France, Emmanuel Macron. Boxing, really good. Back, 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 back. He's reading off a piece of paper. Keep reading. He's turning a page now. He's got to read that off of a piece of paper. He's reading. He's reading that all the economies that the world has to give their fair share. He's got to read that from a piece of paper. And they're disconnected, these people. Blah, blah, blah. They're good at that. Still reading. Knock him out. Pop, 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 pop. Reading. Keep reading. It's gonna put his papers away and knock you out. Knock you out, knock you out, knock you out. Justin Trudeau.
Committed to reduce methane.
Looking for Trudeau. Oh, there is Trudeau. Gonna get some more coffee for my Prime Minister here of Canada. Yours truly, world LGBTQ citizen, Canadian. Many past lives, many incarnations. Get my cup of coffee. quarter of a cup will be sufficient. And Justin Trudeau. He's reading off a piece of paper. Let's see. It's not reading yet. Oh, it's not reading yet. It's a bit hopeful. Not bad. Thank goodness you're not reading. Alright, just give you some kisses. Some good comedy. There you go. Comedy, humor. You can use humor. We gotta use humor, comedy as well. As solutions. Not. Bravo. Bravo. Yeah. Box him just for fun. Now he can stand maybe a few shots. He brought something to read, he falls but he didn't read. So I'm a bit happy. I'm Question is, do we read it in French though? That's the question.
Nature provides all the food. Je suis content de représenter l'Union indienne.
Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos. Let's hear him out.
Nature provides.
Oh, he has to read also. Mr. Bezos. Genius, Amazon. To read that off of a piece of paper. Well, that's fucking disappointing. He's reading. Mr. Bezos. Stand together. You're reading off of a piece of paper, man. You're a multi-billionaire. I challenge you to a boxing match. Dance around you. One of the dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire. He's reading Mr. Bezos, one of the richest men in the world waiting in space. Genius. I give him that. I can invite him, Mr. Bezos, here in the room, office, and temple to ask a billion zillion questions about science, innovation, and technology, Amazon. But you're reading off from a piece of paper. That's disappointing. Genius, Amazon, richest man in the world. He's got to read that from a piece of paper. Right? It's scripted. They're smart. They're genius. They're scheming. They got plans. They scheme. Schemers. They're schemers, got plans. I got fancy, sophisticated words. Uh, My allies and armies, I got 93 trillions of kisses from the goddess. And millions of push-ups, millions of squats, millions of hawks and marching steps for my allies and armies. Kisses and push-ups and workouts and training. Oh, now he's reading again. That was a good phrase. It encompassed a few good words in a row. Now he's reading again. Come here, you. You gotta read. The priestess of the goddess. Dance for the dancing goddess army. Still reading. Ah. Ah,
Turn your designs into profit.
Oh, my astrological brother, whom I'm inviting right here in this modest, simple, small room off Sun Temple on the ground in Hawk Island, Montreal, to ask 1,000 billion zillion questions on science, innovation, and technology, and Microsoft, and computers, and software, and hardware, and everything related to Windows. Bill Gates. Is he gonna read? Don't know, haven't seen the video. This video was posted only a few hours ago. Ah, he's reading off of a piece of paper. Bill Gates, been maestro. I love him, love him, love him very much. He's been the richest person in the world since 15 times since 1996. He's gotta read. Ah, my brother, love you so much. Admire you. It's my idol. Although chose the path of science, of spirituality, sexuality, psychology, art, irrationality, and not science, innovation, and technology. In that parallel path, yes, but you gotta read off a piece of paper. God damn it, Billy. Three minutes to midnight. Disappointed, upset. Bill Gates, admire you, still love you, still invite you to the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, Kingdom of the Dragon and the Dancing Goddess Empire for world peace, but you gotta read, brother. Love you, but ah, maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe it's better they read. 1 minute to midnight, we wrap it up. Bill Gates.